orthotic casting. This is a patient that we made orthotics for before, and her foot has changed, and we're going to recast her. And there's basically three ways you can do that. One is by having someone step in foam, which in my opinion is inaccurate and not as precise, but easy and not messy, because you can see this procedure is messy. The other newer procedure is using a computer-to-computer image your foot. But I'm kind of old-fashioned, and I've been doing it this way for 23 years with a very high success rate, which we do today is doing a plastic cast. And again, it's time-consuming, but you know, orthotics are not inexpensive, so you want to give the patient the best bang for their dollar and make them as exactly as you can. And this patient here, we've already made orthotics several years ago, and we've had good success. And the foot has changed, and her foot is very flat. And what we've done is mark the bony prominence right there, so we make the orthotic. It's going to lift the pressure off that area and give her foot support. So what we're doing, we take two pieces of plaster and we kind of put it on the foot, and then what we'll do basically is mold it right to our foot, because we want to have a precise model of our foot. And we're going to put it in the medical terminology, we're going to put it in what we call subtalar neutral. And that tries to realign all the joints that have been deformed over aging. Now don't pull up and let me do everything. And basically when I'm pressing here, that's a subtalar joint. And just try to relax, pat if you can. And I'm going to do all the work. And I'm going to lower down the chair a little bit, so you have it right height. And that's basically it. And this will take about 10 minutes to dry, and we're going to do our other foot. And then we'll send it to our lab and have a custom-made device made for it. So here we have the final product. We let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And now the key is to take it off without deforming the cast. So what I'm going to jerk your foot around, try not to step out of it, let me do everything. Okay? And what we're trying to do is just free it up from the skin. And sometimes this newer plaster we're using seems to be super glued to her foot, so let's see. I'm going to jerk it around, and this one came off easier. And in her case, we had a bone on the bottom protruding. So what we do, so when we make the orthotic, we're going to have a little indentation in here to keep the pressure off. And that came off too easy. Let's hopefully this one does the same. Okay, don't try to do anything. Let me do everything. And voila, voila. You okay?
Fine.
Okay, and then you can see again the indentation right there. That won't make your orthotic. We're going to put a buttonhole in the plastic so that you won't have the pressure there. And 2 to 3 weeks later, she'll be walking in comfort. She'll have new feet. Can't change the body, but at least we give her new feet.